Hi there guys, morning. Today what we're going to have a look at is we're looking at angles on a straight line and angles around a point. So what you're going to need today is you're going to need to have a pencil and a ruler, and I'm going to ask you to stop the video at certain points and copy down diagrams. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to have a look at is angles in a straight line, and the first thing we need to know is that angles in a straight line add up to 180 degrees. Okay, so make sure you've got this down. The angles in a straight line add up to 180 degrees. So if we had a straight line here, all right, all the space that is taken around here is 180. So if I was then to have a straight line that has been separated by another line, I know that this part and that part are going to be equal to 180. So A plus B is equal to 180 degrees. So no matter how many times I separate that, all I need to do is add them all up to get 180 degrees. Now, just be careful that straight lines aren't always horizontal like this. They could start to look like this, and it'll be there and there. It doesn't make any difference. This is still a straight line. Okay, so it's still going to add up to give you 180 degrees. All right. So what we're going to have a look at now is we're going to have a look at finding missing angles from straight line problems. Okay, so let's have a look at the first one. So here we have a straight line that's been separated into two angles. What I'd like to do is I'd like you to pause the video here and copy the diagram out. So we've got this diagram, and what we need to do is we're going to be looking at finding this value here. I need to find the value of x. So we know that 132 plus x is equal to 180 degrees. So all we need to do is I need to take the angle that we know away from 180. This will give me the value of x. So if I do 180 minus 132, I get that x is equal to 48 degrees. Let's have a look at another one. So here we have another diagram. So I'd like to pause the video here and copy this diagram out for me. So again, we know that both angles are going to add up to 180 degrees. Okay, so to find the value of x, all I need to do is I need to take the angle that I know away from 180 degrees. So I'm going to do 180 minus 127, which will give me x, which means that x is equal to 53 degrees. Okay, let's have a look at a slightly more complicated one now. So here we have another diagram of the angles on a straight line. What I'd like to do is pause the video here and copy this diagram out, please. So to solve this one here, we have the value of 2x. Now, it's going to be the same sort of process, as going to be an extra step at the end of it. Okay, so we know that 61 plus 35 plus 2x is equal to 180 degrees. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to collect our like terms. So I'm going to add 61 and 35 together, and I end up with 96. So 96 plus 2x is equal to 180 degrees. So to solve this, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the value that we know of 96 away from 180, and this will give me 2x. So if I take 96 away from 180, I end up with 84 is equal to 2x. Okay. Now I don't want the value of 2x, I want the value of x on its own. So what we're going to have to do now is I'm going to have to divide both sides by 2 to get the x on its own. So 84 divided by 2 is 42, so x is equal to 42 degrees.